Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Varsho. Welcome to another edition of Motoworld. Art Ekman is here as always, and somewhere out in the wide, wide world, Jeremy McGrath is celebrating what has to be the best season of his career, Art.
Say this for McGrath, he gives the customers what they paid for, having sewn up or virtually sewn up the World Supercross title and banked checks worth a fat 6 figures in the process. Any other racer might have been tempted to punch up the cruise control for the remainder of his European appearances. But not Showtime, especially not in the motorcycle-mad heart of Italy. Genoa might have been the birthplace of Christopher Columbus, but on this day, Jeremy McGrath was the hero of the moment. They even crowned him king. Despite not being part of the World Championship Series, this one-off has always been popular with the American riders.
Fans are really loud and really crazy. Another thing that's really fun is these smaller tracks, we're in smaller venues, so the tracks are real tight with real big jumps, so you got to be on your toes at all times.
Off the start, McGrath went to the inside. Number 16, Jeff DeMett, went wide. The slingshot move into the early lead. Number 9, Honda of Troy's Michael Craig takes Jeremy in the whoops. DeMett, Ward, and Talon Boland looking good early. McGrath, after a so-so start, moves past Ward into second. Craig still looking strong. It wasn't long into this 20-lap main event that Craig and McGrath were passing lappers and making a close race of it. Jeremy gets the angle and the block pass in the corner. Trying to pull a lead is easier said than done on this tight and technical track. Look out, Jeremy.
It's basically a standard bike. I had a pro circuit suspension. My Honda stuff was at home. I didn't really get to use it this weekend.
Craig, who won his qualifying heat, stayed close for a lap before Team Honda's Steve Lampson takes him in the whoops. The whoops later swallowed up Craig. Number 7, Mikel Pichon, the Frenchman, an opportunist, moves into second place. Local favorite, Alessandro Puzar, was also forced to retire early. Larry Ward, the only rider to beat McGrath during the European season, got into the main after winning the last chance qualifier. He would finish in 5th. McGrath may be king for the night in Genoa, but he played Superman again, taking the checkers. He's already got his 96 training schedule figured out.
I had my vacation in September, so right now I'm racing and having fun and doing some testing on my bike at home. And I think if I can go home, and we have 1 month after Geneva until Orlando, so if I take some rest and 2 weeks rest, 2 weeks training, I think I'll be okay.
McGrath's going to need a luggage allowance to get that mega trophy back. McGrath the winner again. Lampson, Pichon, DeMent, and Ward the top 5. Monty Michelli, the top Italian, in 6th place.